Hey everyone, John Pynakker with the Mohave Valley Daily News, and we are here today for Valley Voices. I am joined by Rich Lettman. How you doing, Rich?
Good morning, John. How you doing?
I know you can't give it to me because you've already had it, and I've already had it, so we're good over here, coronavirus-wise. The Valley Voices is brought to you by Coit, coincidentally. Their commitment to help families as well as businesses enjoy a healthier, safer environment hasn't changed since they were first opened over 70 years ago. That was before all of us, right, Rich?
Yep.
Anybody in the room here was way before any of us were around. Just go with me on this one.
No, that's
just
not
go
true.
With me on this one. All right. Thank you for joining me. I mean, thank you for your sponsorship as well, but thanks for joining me. We got a lot to talk about. It's been kind of a crazy year for you.
Very much so.
Between Coit and handling all the virus stuff and all the way things you've had to change stuff. We're going to talk a little bit about small business in a little bit and the impact that the virus and everything has had on it. But first, let's get started with your history and getting involved with Coit.
Okay, so I have a history in business management. I was with a number of companies, department stores in California, and I eventually, over 20 years ago, went to work for Office Depot in Boca Raton, Florida. And my jobs there were basically in finance and credit. And I also spent some time overseas. I was a global credit director based in Leicester, England, and Venlo in the Netherlands. In 2009, I, quote, retired.
How's that working for you?
Well, it lasted about 9 months. And after that, I took a consulting assignment for Xerox in Manila in the Philippines.
Ooh.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that for 9 months. Came back, retired again after that, and really got bored and decided to start a small business. At that time, we had started the old Tri-State Restoration, and that became Rainforest Cleaning. And in 2012, beginning of 13, we became a Coit Cleaning and Restoration franchise, and we are still here, okay, and doing fairly well this year. And the life of a franchise business is very different from a typical small business, but they share many things in common. But going over to the Coit franchise was one of the best things we ever did. Okay, yeah. It certainly provided a new path for revenue. Especially as more Californians retire and come over here. They know the Coit brand, okay, from California, and that has been a godsend to us over the years. That they can call Coit, and many of them don't even realize there's a franchise here in Mohave County. Mm-hmm. So there's no question our relationship with Coit has benefited us strongly, okay, and continues today.
Well, they for sure have one of the big names. I don't know. I'm not in that world, so I don't know if it's the biggest name countrywide, but they have for sure one of the more recognizable names. We're going to go to your website here in a little bit and see. It's the same website around the country.
Yes.
But you can end up clicking on specific areas to schedule your appointments locally as well. So we'll check that out in a little bit. But some of the things that we've talked about over the past year, some of the things that happened over the past year, the number one maybe eye-popping thing that we've had is the donation of the 2 giant flags down at the field house.
Oh, thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit more about how that came about?
Yes, I can. So most of the staff attended a concert early in 2020. I believe it was Jody Messina. Was there at the field house, and we took our seats up in the bleachers, and one of our technicians commented that, where are the flags inside this field house? There's no American flag here. And it was pretty much his idea that started the ball rolling, that could we figure out a way to help the field house, the district, get those flags. And we did. It took a while because coronavirus shut down the flag making industry. And we wanted to be sure that both of those flags, U.S. and Arizona, that those flags were made in the United States. Okay, that was important to us. And at the time, we could only find a 12-foot by 18-foot Arizona flag that was manufactured across the Pacific Ocean, okay, and that wasn't acceptable, okay, and so eventually we located the American flag. That was no problem, and then we ended up one of the manufacturers reopened back on the East Coast and made us that 18-foot high Arizona flag. They look beautiful.
They look
all
awesome,
the credit for this goes to the employees. Okay, we made that happen, and we're just so proud to present those to the school district and the field house.
You go in there and you can't help but see them. They really, they're there.
They pop.
They're
and
awesome,
it's just reflective of our employees. We just have patriots who work for us. I can't say enough about just the dedication to the country and the ideals. I have a very loyal group of employees, and kudos to them.
Well, that's a good stepping stone into the next part. We wanted to talk about the. We all know that you do carpet cleaning or have done carpet cleaning anyway, and upholstery, and what else do I have? Natural stone surfaces, air ducts, tile, grout. You also had to do a lot of change things over to do a lot of COVID stuff this year as well. But we had talked about your employees and how important it is to keep them. And you, over the past year, despite everything going on, you had how much turnover?
I believe we've lost one employee.
Right, and that's amazing. What do you credit that to?
A lot of things. First of all, I absolutely want the business. I want our employees, our technicians, to want to work for us. Okay, so there's a lot of pieces that go into that, John. Compensation is obviously one part of it. This needs to be a place where they want to come to work. They feel good. They have some fun. Okay, on the job. They enjoy growth. We provide training for the employees. Our employees are certified by the IICRC, which is an industry group that certifies cleaning and restoration technicians and businesses, which we're one of, okay? And we want to make sure that there's an environment that's supportive, okay, where they can grow, they can make a good living, and they do, okay? Our employees are well paid with their benefits that they get, and that this is a place you want to work, that you don't want to leave. And I'm not going to say we're totally there, okay, but we're pretty close, okay. So we only lose one, maybe two. I got to go back to March of last year, but since then we've really only lost one employee, okay, out of the staff, and that's terrific. Sure. And then a lot of that also goes back to the role of the original PPP program. Okay, which
paycheck protection,
which we were fortunate to qualify for, and we were very grateful for that. And I'll tell you, that money back in April really helped us out. Okay, kept the employees on the payroll. While that's happening, of course, we're studying our business approach, the business model. We're looking at our marketing approach, what we can do, and we ended up pivoting the business, okay, in the late spring, early summer of 2020 to be much more focused on a total package, okay, of cleaning services. You mentioned some of those. We obviously got into the disinfection business related to COVID-19. That remains now a significant, okay, part of the business. It's we do a good amount of that, probably more than just about anybody in our service area, I would think. And we've pivoted, and we're very, very focused on an approach to a customer, identifying who our ideal customer is, making sure our folks are trained, that we provide a quality service, okay, at a reasonable price that's fair.
All right, well, we got a pile more things to talk to you about, but we are going to go to our Coit commercial here. So we will be back with Rich Lettman in a moment.
When Lou Kern opened Coit in 1950, times were certainly different. While things have changed, one thing hasn't: our commitment to help families, as well as businesses, enjoy healthier, safer environments. Our independently certified technicians clean, protect, and preserve carpets, upholstery, hardwood floors, natural stone surfaces, air ducts, tile and grout, and more. Here's to the next 70 years.
Call 928-704-9100.
Or visit Coit.com today.
All right, we're back. Thank you for coming back after that commercial. So we see you got a pile of things going on there. It said clean, protect, and preserve carpets, upholstery, natural stone surfaces, air ducts, tile and grout, and more. One of the things that we didn't talk about on there is 24/7 emergency cleanup.
Absolutely. So we are based here in Bullhead City. We have offices off of Highway 95 down towards Target, and we respond countywide 24/7. So my phone absolutely will go off in the middle of the night. We have two managers, their phones go off. We provide very rapid service, and our specialty absolutely is going to be water damage remediation. And then we also do a good amount of work in fire damage restoration and mold damage restoration. Huh. People don't think that mold's here in the desert.
Yeah, it's so dry here. I couldn't possibly have mold.
It's very real. It exists, and it causes tremendous damage.
Yeah.
And our staff is trained. I believe we have the best project manager in the county when it comes to the restoration work that we perform. He's outstanding.
That's awesome. All right, I wanted to take you to the web page because there's something on there that I really wanted to show. So Jeff, you can bring up the web page here. So this is the Coit web page. If you just go to Coit.com, over on the right you'll see schedule an appointment. That'll end up taking you to the Mohave County one. So we're already in the Mohave County one. If you scroll down to the bottom, Jeff, go back to the other page. Scroll down to the bottom of that, and all the way at the bottom, you'll see right here, spot removal guide. So if you click on the spot removal guide, it will take you to this page, the spot removal guide page. And this is if you spilled your glass of wine, or you parked your motorcycle in the living room and got a little oil on it. You can click on it, just pick one. Yeah, okay, so you click on oil, I got some oil, and he will tell you how to remove that stain. So eventually you're going to want to get Coit out there to fix it, but something to get the stain out right away, this is a good chance. Can you go back to that too? Let's take a look at some of these other ones. You got, you said fingernail polish remover?
Nail polish is big, wine, very big.
How to remove nail polish stains.
Paint.
So,
yeah, red wine spots on upholstery and carpet is big.
So it's kind of neat. This is for the website. You can go in there and you can book your appointments and everything. But for right now, I need to do something before the stain sets. You can go to their webpage, go to the bottom to the stain removal guide, and find out how to get rid of this stuff. And you said this is maintained nationwide.
Yes, it's a very popular site to go to. Our office manager, Jeanette, some people will call in and she'll refer them over to this site because they want to take care of a problem like right now, and especially something like red wine on your carpet. That is something you want to tackle real quick. The spot removal guide is extremely popular.
Right. Also, I noticed on here, and I think it was down at the bottom as well, there's different webinars that you guys have recorded over the past to help with different things as well.
Yes. So the webinars are available. You don't have to sign up for anything, including the spot removal guide. It's there for you to look at, but especially in the COVID-19 era, okay, we've got a couple of webinars out there designed for small business owners, for commercial business owners, that will tell you the steps you can take to help on that. And again, when you look at the webinars or go to the spot removal guide, you're not going to get a follow-up call from us, okay, or an annoying... No.
That's the way that's supposed to work.
No. Or an annoying email. I wouldn't... No, you don't.
I'd click on your website, and then you call me every day for the next week trying to set up an appointment. That's
no, if you click on schedule appointment, we might call you. Okay,
well,
but
good.
That
we
would be
appreciate that. How are things right now? We talked before we came on here about how small businesses have been whooped this year. How are you doing for appointments, and how's the business and everything doing over
Well,
there?
I think the business environment here in the Valley, we are so lucky, okay, here in the Bullhead, Fort Mohave, Laughlin, Needles area, and Kingman, and Lake Havasu. We're very lucky that we have a lot of home construction going on, okay? I suspect that has really saved the local economy, okay? But small businesses in general, certainly here in the county, being a small business owner is not easy. I'm going to tell you right now, and it's rough, and we've lost a lot of small businesses. I'm nervous about the future for us going into 2021, even though I think the SBA has done a very good job of providing relief for small businesses. There still is, when you have the amount of shutdowns and stay-at-home orders, and even though we've relaxed that on the Arizona side of the river, okay, that has deeply impacted, okay, everybody from casino workers to food service, restaurants, dry cleaners, all of the small businesses you can think of. And I can't say enough that we need to take care of our small businesses, because they, in fact, are the backbone, okay, of the economy in this place we call home, okay, where we live. And I worry a lot, okay, about the future regulations headed our way, but most of all is simply the catastrophic drop in revenue that we've seen. There are a lot of groups that are out there helping, okay, the two chambers of commerce in this area, I think, have done a terrific job, okay, of reaching out and making sure that small business owners understand the resources that are available. Okay, and there are resources available, but nevertheless, this is going to get fixed one way, and that is customers walking back into restaurants, customers using the dry clean. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's what it's going to be. Okay, I can tell you on a personal level for our business, we started out 2020 reasonably good, and when COVID-19 struck, especially in late February, early March of 2020. It was hard to get the phones to ring. Okay, we're lucky. We're well capitalized, okay, as a company, and PPP relief did come along. I'm certainly grateful. As I told Congressman Gosar, grateful for what was done. Okay, we used that money for its intended purpose, was to keep our employees busy and off the unemployment rolls.
Well, it also looks like in this new package that's getting ready to be in some form approved, it looks like there's help for small businesses as well.
Yeah, there's going to be another round of PPP. I don't think we'll qualify for that, okay, our local business, but certainly there are businesses that will, okay, in the area. And, of course, I would encourage them to take advantage of that, especially if they are close to shutting down or closing, because we need our small businesses to stay in business, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
There's one more thing, and I should have done it while we were on the web page, but one more thing that I wanted to talk about. On your page, there's a tab that's called promotions or today's promotions or something
Yes.
like that, and there were a pile of... Oh, can you bring that back up?
Sure.
Wow, you are good. I don't remember where I saw it on there.
Usually if you go to For Your Home, or if you scroll down there.
Oh, right there. Current promotions.
Right.
Click on that. If you click on the current promotions here on that same page.
Generally 40% off this month.
Yeah.
And you can see the items that are on there.
So you can get those promo codes, book your appointments and everything through there. So 40% off of stuff. What should we be doing right now? I mean, we're in the, even though it's 70 degrees and sunny outside and we're in winter, what should we be looking at right now to get to?
Air duct cleaning.
Yeah.
We clean a lot of air ducts. Okay. Our level of carpet cleaning, industry-wide, not just us, continues to decline as more people remove carpet out of their houses and put hard floors in. That's absolutely a national trend. No different here in this valley. We see a lot of people pulling carpet out. So our primary focus now is on tile and grout cleaning and air duct cleaning. But I can tell you, going into the spring, we'll be happy to come on out to any customer and do a free inspection of their air duct system just to see what's in there. We have a great little periscope camera.
I don't think I want to know what's in my
Yeah,
air
you don't
ducts.
want to know what's in some of these air ducts, but that can really assist. Okay, having a cleaner air duct system with breathing difficulties, with just allergies. I'm not going to sit there and say it's a cure-all by any means, but when you remove the pile of dust and debris that we pull out of some, yeah, you get it. That would be my focus right now. Our technicians fully certified in this area.
You know, it scares me because when I go and I change my filters, which I do every couple of years, like it's recommended. What is it recommended? Like every month or something?
No, I'd say about every 90 days.
Yeah. Okay, well, I don't quite do it that often, but I do it more than every couple of years. But it's filthy.
Yes.
And I can't imagine what has gotten through there and what the rest of the ducts
So
are.
look where we live. We're in the Mohave Desert. Okay, every time you open the front door, the slider out to your backyard, your patio, in it comes.
Yeah.
Okay, and I assure you, your air conditioning system is taking all of that dust,
Taking the brunt.
and everything else right into that filter. And I would really encourage you to use the highest MERV level filter you can find. It does make a great difference.
What about everybody in this community also enjoys their pets? So we've got pets, dogs, cats, all that stuff. What is the effect that those have as well?
Absolutely, I have one.
Yes, your
Silas, our beagle. Yeah, he's down at the office right now. He absolutely sheds.
he runs things while you're out.
Yes,
and
he
about,
does.
Right? Okay.
He protects the office. Yeah.
Good.
And there's just no question. Dog and cat dander and hair, absolutely. I'm sure if you closely examine that filter on your AC
I
system,
try not to.
you will find, yeah. So it's there.
Well, anything else that we haven't discussed that you want to cover?
No, I can tell you we are really glad to be here and part of the community. It's I really enjoy this business. Our employees are terrific. I can't say enough about them. The level of quality and expertise and good customer service they bring, and that's a big focus for this business. Is we're going to grow our market share. We're going to become better and bigger, and that means employees get paid more, customers have great service. That is what we want to focus on. We don't always hit that, okay? And when we do fall down or fail, we try and wow our customers with our recovery, okay, as best we can. We're not perfect like any other business, okay? But generally, we have a great focus on taking care of customers, taking care of our employees, operating in a safe environment that can be fun once in a while, where people can grow and learn and excel at what they do. That's the whole focus. It should translate right down to the customer experience, and I think it does.
That's awesome. Well, we've got, this is what it's all about. A small business in our community gives back to our community with the flags and some of the other things that they've done. Take care of their employees, pay their employees. The employees don't want to go anywhere because they enjoy it so much, the environment, and doing good business and taking care of their customers. So we appreciate it. Remember, this is brought to you by Coit. They're independently certified technicians, clean, protect, and preserve carpets, upholstery, floors, natural stone surfaces, air ducts, tile and grout, and more. So call them today for more information or to book an appointment at 928-704-9100, or like we showed you their website, you can go there and book there. Thank you, sir.
John, a pleasure.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and we will see you next time.